Okay, today I'm going to be teaching you the 7 basic exercises of the Fu San Soo art. So the first thing I want to do is show you that this is called a full horse stance. Now if I leave this foot in place and just turn this one, it's a half horse stance. If I pivot both feet, it's going to be a half horse stance facing this way. And that's the directions that the exercises are going to be done in. They're going to be done in 3 ways. The first one that we're going to do is starting positions here. You want to make sure your feet are looking good. It's called up windmills. So the left hand goes out this way and the right hand goes out this way. So one hand is above the head, the other's below the groin. So they count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go up to 10, counting that way. And once we hit 10, we're going to shift over to this direction here. Make sure that your feet are at 45 degrees. There's a tendency to have the feet looking like this, which is bad. The thing about it is, however your feet are, is how your brain thinks that they want to be when you're making these moves. So you want to make sure that these feet are looking good. So I'm going to turn the trunk and do 10 more this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. Then we're going to pivot, make sure your feet are looking good, and we're going to do 10 more this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10. The next exercise is going to be the down windmill. Starting positions here. It's just the opposite. The hands are going inward, opposite directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like swimming. Once we reach the 10 count, we're going to just pivot on the 1 foot, turn the trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. We're going to pivot this way and do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, etc. Do it all the way up to 10. Starting position for the third exercise, these are called double punches. So what I'm going to do is we're going to throw them out here now. You want to make sure they're turned in towards each other. Notice that they're straight out. If I hit like this, I wouldn't hit very much of the throat. But if they're turned in, you'd hit all the throat. So make sure these are turned in. They're not going to be touchy. So we're going to squat down a little bit. Full horse. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. We're going to shift over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to count up to 10 there. Shift again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to continue to go until we hit 10. The next exercise, we're going to start in positions here. They're called roundhouse punches. Now when I do these punches, you don't want to have any tension. So what we're going to do is if I turn my shoulders and hips and relax my arms, they tend to fly out. So this is what I'm going to do. I don't want any tension in these punches. So for the starting position, we're just going to do 10. Right? Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only tension I'm going to have is enough so that they're pulling into tight and not out here. So once we reach 10 count, we're going to shift, make sure the feet are looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this exercise feels really good on your back. So it's a real nice one to do. We're going to pivot after 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. So the next exercise, starting position here, is called the backhand. That's a tough move. It's very difficult for beginners to do this move. I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to hit and do this. So there's an easy way that you can do this that I've learned how to teach. And if you pretend you're directing traffic, you can do it like this. Come on, go over there. Look, come on, go over there. So the exercise looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go up to 10. Then we're going to do, that was the left hand, now we're going to do the other side. Again, come on, go over there. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. This is a very important exercise, so I want you to work on it until you can get it. Otherwise, it just looks like this. The next one is probably the hardest one of all. It's called the squat. So what we're going to do is get down into a horse stance, keep the back straight, and you just want to kind of sit here for 60 seconds or a minute, 2 minutes, whatever you can do. And as you get loosened up, we're going to go further and further down until your thighs become parallel to the ground. That's going to be quite a feat. Now, the Chinese had to do this exercise for 2 straight hours in the hot sun. So parallel to the ground is this. The thighs have to be parallel to the ground. And it's very difficult to do that. So The last exercise we're going to do is called the kicks. So what we're going to do is kick and come back to a kick stance. So again, we're going to do 10 each direction. The starting positions here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 10. And then we're going to do left kicks. Same thing. Well, we're going to go ahead and do turns to the left. We're going to do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to go ahead and do 10 the other direction. Now you could, if you like, you could stop at 10 and just go forward. And we're going to switch to the left foot. So we're going to kick forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10. You can either hit you two ways. If you want to do 10 facing forward, 10 left facing forward, 10 right, you can do that, or you can shift either direction. So I'm going to leave you with this. And one thing too, if you want to become good at Kung Fu San Soo, you better get good at these exercises.